Hello and welcome to Smith Farming Episode 1. This is the Goldcrest Valley map, Farming Simulator 17, and this is our farmhouse. Right, so where do we begin? Well, the farming skill covers cultivating fields, sowing seeds, tending the crops, and harvesting the produce. Crops can take several real-life day cycles to grow, called growing cycles, during which we should tend to our crops by fertilizing them. This will improve the harvest. Quality and yield of harvest increases when you have done this 3 times, but only when you fertilize on a different growing cycle. Don't worry, all this will become clear when we get into a bit more into it and continue on. So let's begin. First step, cultivating the field. Right, so let's head up to one of the fields and get it cultivated, just to show you what way that you have to go about that and stuff. So right, let's begin. So here we are, we have, as you can see here, the cultivator. This is the cultivator everybody starts off with, and we have the New Holland tractor. This is the cultivator. We will be cultivating this field. So let's get into our tractor. You first up to it, press Q, and then press V, and then accelerate, and away we go. So yes, this is the cultivating process. All we basically do is go up and down nice straight lines. Then once we reach to the end of this field, all we basically do is turn around nicely and just come straight back down again. You can see this is me coming up to the end of the field. Now if you would like, you can press V, that harrows it, so you can just turn that a wee bit faster. And we'll have that bad boy back down, and away we go again. So here we are, this is it on our last wee bit of this field. So the next step after this is cultivating, so the next step after cultivating is we should start planting in this field and get something ready to grow. So there we have it, we'll have the full field completely cultivated. So our next step will be to get some produce under this field, something to grow. We'll start with some wheat, I guess. Simply because we have the harvester there sitting waiting. So we'll start with wheat. And then I'll be able to show you the process of the straw as well. Right, so let's jump over that and we'll see. See you there. Well, here we are with the sower machine. So you can see there the Great Plains. This is one of the basic ones. That's the one you start off with actually. There's the actual model number there. It's a 3P106NT. Right, so let's begin. Just get into our wee tractor. Usual stuff, press V to lower it, and then press B to turn it on, get inside, and away we go. Just same process up and down. As you can see there, it's making a different texture for actually putting the seeds in. I like driving in this view most of the time, just for realism more than anything. Just feels a bit better. But just to show you views, I like doing these kind of views just because it looks more prettier and less boring, I suppose. So yeah, we're actually planting wheat on this field, like I said before. You can see that by over on the right hand side there at the bottom. Now I'm just starting off with all the stuff you get when you first start the game. I'm just starting the series off with that, and it will progress, and then it will start progressing into actual mods as well. Different maps maybe later on down the line as well. So hopefully you enjoy them. You can let me know in the comments or hit that wee like button if you do like it. I normally don't like asking for likes and subs, but it really does help me distinguish what's good and what's not good, if you know what I mean, by your support, and I really do appreciate it a lot. But this week game, I absolutely love it. It's so addictive, it's so relaxing, therapeutic, everything else in between. And the community, the Farming Simulator 17 community and 15 community are actually brilliant. A bunch of great guys and girls, and we all help each other, and we're there with information for each other and stuff like that. Absolutely love it, so I do. Brilliant. Right, instead of boring you with all me, me going up and down, I'll jump back when I have this field almost done. So I'll see you in a couple of wee seconds. And here we are, we have the field fully sowed with wheat. So now the next stage is fertilizing, but we have to wait for the field to actually age and grow. What we're going to do is we're going to turn up the time so it speeds it up a little bit, and to do that you just press the key number 8, and you'll see there hopefully it going up to 120. Top right hand corner beside the money, it'll go back down to 1 now, just to show you. That's it, back down to 1. So if I press 8 again, it'll go back up, and then 7 makes it go down. So we'll keep it up at 120, and then we'll come back and I will show you the first growth stage. See you in a moment. And here we are, the field is on its first growth stage. How can we tell this? Simply by pressing escape, going to the map overview, and then navigating to growth. You'll press one of these two side buttons here. Then we'll go onto this map. You'll see here I'm on field 14. It's a really bright green, and you see here the really bright green is the first growth stage. Then the bit darker is second, then third and fourth, and then we're ready to harvest when it turns yellow or orange, whatever color you want to call it. But we need to start fertilizing. Unfortunately, we don't have a fertilizer yet, but I only have 17,000. You might have roughly 20,000, just depending. But if you press P on the PC, or else I'm not too sure if it's on the Xbox or the PlayStation, but you basically go to the shop, then go to the Fertilizer Spreaders. Here we have them here. I can only afford the one at 6,300. If you can, for whatever reason, afford this one, go ahead and buy that one, because that is the better one. But I only have this, so I will buy this one. So I just select it, click buy. I could lease the other one, but I don't want to. I want to buy it just for the purpose of this tutorial / episode 1 / video / whatever you want to call it. Do you want to purchase? Yes, I do. You can fetch the purchase at the store. Okay. Back. And this is the point why I wanted to do this little bit. So if I get into this tractor, now we'll have to go up to the shop, the store, to collect the fertilizer. So I'm just going to leave this over here. Head against the wall. Keep going back to hear the crunch. And this is us on the way to the shop. Unfortunately, you can't see the map. It's in the bottom left hand corner, but once I get to the store, I'll show you where it is on the big map. And I actually haven't got the wee map up because I actually know how to get to the shop, and you'll be the same. You'll get used to the map and you'll know where everything is. So we're turning right at this junction. That's a bit of a key. Can't really see there. There we go. Oh, forgot to stick my, what do you call them? The beacon on. Right on the road. See them there, flashing away. state of my tractor. Needs a good wash. Also, one thing I would like for to be added to the game would be movable mirrors. Because see, sometimes like it's not too bad now, but 9 times out of 10 when you look in your mirrors you can't see nothing, only the road that's on the ground. I would like them to be removable or bigger, or probably movable. Movable would be better. You press a key and moves it up and down, left and right, so you can actually see what's behind you. That would be extremely handy. So if anybody wants to do a wee mod like that, there's an idea for you. Haven't seen a mod like that done yet. And this is us. We're actually near the shop, so that's not too bad at all. We can actually turn left here. Nothing's coming, so away we go. And then we turn right into here. And there it is, sitting there waiting on us. Right, what side's the back, what side's the front? Guessing that's the front. Sorry, guessing this is the back. Yep. And this is it. Back to the field and here off we go. I make it before him. I really do like the sounds as well. I think the sounds have been really improved. Like right here. Here, wind it down and accelerate. Put you back into your seat. It definitely is a lovely map. I actually really do like it. Like those houses and just the wee village here, or town, whatever you want to call it. It's actually so pretty. Then if you want to sell some eggs, you can actually sell eggs, I believe, down there. Yep, down there. Lots of fields we could actually take on for wee jobs to make extra money. I've actually done a wee video about those jobs. If you want to watch that, feel free. Might help you and give you some wee pointers. Here we are, we turn left here. And the gate, of course. Up over the train tracks. Here we are back at the farm, so well, almost back at the farm. So what I'll do now is I'll load the fertilizer up. Right, and here we're back to the yard. So basically what we're going to do now is fill up this fertilizer with fertilizer. So you see over here the IBC. Just go back to that. Oh, wrong way there. Just refresh back to that. This wee thing will come up. Just click that away. Then click on back, press R. And that refills the fertilizer container, as you see there. And we are filled. Nice. Right guys, this episode is getting a wee bit long, so I'm going to stop it here and then I'll continue on in episode number 2. So watch out for the next episode, and thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did enjoy making it. But thank you very much, and bye bye.